Crazy lamp.
Hey, sorry about that. This is W4 PKR net control for the newly named Metro-Richmond ARES Net, now called Metro-Richmond ARES Net, 145430. And W4 PKR, Jim, Juliet, India. If at any time during this net need to relay emergency traffic, please use the word break, and the net will yield clear traffic in any way. Metro-Richmond ARES, amateur radio emergency service, part of the American Radio Relay and the Virginia Section ARES program. This weekly on Thursday at 1900 hours on this
Weekly.
MRA computer. 145.40 megahertz. Negative offset radio tone of 74.4. This is a direct net, which means that all communications goes through the net control station. The purpose of this net is for training and announcements for the amateur radio community. The emphasis on emergency communication. We ask that all participating stations follow standard net procedures that would be used during an active emergency event. There is no requirement, however, to be an ARES member. All amateurs who are within range of this computer, regardless of location or affiliation, with the proper license class, basically a technician, or higher, are invited and encouraged to participate in this net. This is W4PKR with the Metro-Richmond.
Is it hyphenated?
I'll start with general housekeeping before we start taking check-ins. Again, this is a directed net, which means stations must be acknowledged by the NCS, the net control station, before proceeding to comments and discussion. One feature of this net is the discussion of the day. The discussion of the day is intended to be a way to learn more about amateur radio, emergency preparedness, and general safety. We will participate. Tonight's topic, which was given to me by my good friend Dave, KO4RNT, is as follows. Have you ever participated in a test, which is a simulated emergency test? If so, when and where? And what did you learn? For those of you who are new, a simulated emergency test is sponsored by the ARRL and ARES twice a year. Winter set and a summer set. And it can be a lot of fun and a challenge, and it can really build your skills both on VHF, simplex, repeaters, and HF. Right?
Standing by.
So again, that's the topic is, have you ever participated in a set, and if so, when and where, and what did you learn, and any other comments about that subject? I'll be taking check-in in two groups. First, mobile and port stations, and then all other stations. When checking in, I only need your call sign phonetically, the proper ITU alphabet, and your first name. Please give me your call sign
Metro-Richmond ARES Net.
Are there any mobile or portable stations wishing to check in? Please give me your call sign and first name, and your call sign slowly, please. Kilo Delta 6, Foxtrot, Mike, John, Romeo, Oscar, November, one portable.
Done.
That is.
Sorry, that was Ron.
Kilo 4, Echo, X-ray, K4EXX, Don.
Don. Ron Don's out of the way.
Okay, Net hold. Ron, can you please give me your call sign slowly, please? You went a little bit fast for me.
What? Don't you do winter field day and field day?
This is Kilo Delta 6, Foxtrot, Mike. I repeat, Kilo Delta 6, Foxtrot, Mike. Okay, roger that. I got Kilo Delta 6, Foxtrot, Mike, Ron. I have K4EXX, Don. Any other mobile or portable wishing to check in, please call now. K04PKH, Bob, Kilo Alpha 4, Alpha Kilo Hotel. That's that. That Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Kilo Hotel, Bob. Anyone else, mobile or portable, please call now. This is W4PKL. Okay, nothing heard. Let's move on to general check-in. Anyone station wishing to check in now, please give me your call sign slowly and phonetically, and your first name. And please state whether you're in conversation with us or if you have traffic for the net. Please call now.
I was gonna say, what happened to those guys?
This is
Scott.
Kilo Oscar 4, Uniform Oscar Romeo Scott. This is Kilo Delta 4, Lima Echo Mike, Jason, KD4LEM in Rockville County, EC. Loud and clear. No traffic for the net tonight. Standing by monitor.
Excuse me.
Okay, net hold. I have K04PKH, Bob, K04UOR, Scott, and KD4LEM, Jason. Any other general check-ins wishing to call now? Wishing to check in, please call now. This is
KO4KAD.
Kilo Oscar 4 Romeo November Tango David.
RNT, sorry.
This is
Now, Randy.
Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta. Randy, no traffic.
Net control, this is. William, Kilo, 4, Alpha, Romeo, X-ray. Loud and clear the repeater. Is that slow enough? Net hold.
Hey, net hold. I have KO4 RN
case you hadn't noticed, we've had a lot of pollen, kind of washed away, but
Okay, nothing heard. We're going to go on to the discussion for the night. We're going to start with our mobiles and portables. And again, the discussion for the night is, have you ever participated in a simulated emergency test? If so, when and where? And what, if anything, did you learn from that? And or anything else you'd like to say about a sense, or anything else. So we're going to go to KT6 FFM. Ron, give me your location, please, and how are you copying my station?
this is going to take a while. I'm going to go start a pot of coffee.
This is Kilo Delta 6 Foxtrot Mike. I am in Western New York County on a portable. I have your long turn. I forgot to mention I have no traffic. I have not participated in any set as far as I know. But that's about it.
Okay, Ron, loud and clear. Thank you for that. And we're neighbors in Western Henrico. Yes, you would know if you were in the set, because it's kind of like doing field day. You're out there in the cold and the heat, and using portable and transportable equipment. And so you would remember that. And if you like, when they come up, we'll announce it on this and other nets during the week when the time comes. So if you want, you can participate, because various clubs participate in that. Thanks for checking in. Next we have Don, K4 Echo X-Ray X-Ray. What's your location and how do you copy this station?
Good evening, Jim. This is Don over in Chester. I've got a good copy on you. Everything sounding great. I have not participated in any ham sets or training with the ham radio. When I was volunteering with the city of Richmond, I used their 800 megahertz French radios for a lot of stuff, traffic and wrecks and just all kind of things. But nothing with the ham radios. For a little lighter news, I went out in my truck today and went up to Midlothian with my new tags on it and my call sign on the tag, and just to be safe, I took a radio with me. And when I stopped in Midlothian at the Wild Bird store, I made my first mobile contact. I've been a ham for about a year now, a year and 4 months, and had never made a contact from a vehicle until today. I don't know who I talked to, because I have a short memory for numbers, and I didn't write it down, but the guy was nice to come back, and he said I was sounding great. I was able to reach the, let me take a minute. He said I was able to reach the 543 repeater really good from Midlothian, but as I got back towards Chester, I had a problem with it. It wouldn't quite make it. So that's about it from this end. 73 to everybody. Hope everybody has a good evening. I know it's been a little cool today, but it has been pretty. So, back to the
Pretty damn.
Engine 18. Joking. 3410. West
Okay,
Quay
Don,
Street.
thanks for your
Apartment 512B.
and congratulations on your first mobile.
Joking. 3410. West Quay Street.
And
Scottsview
I have a question.
Apartments.
Did you
Apartment 512B. Cross streets are Rosemead Road and Interstate 195.
or were you using
On
the
test channel 2. Time out. 1914.
Actually, it was my DHT antenna that came with the radio. It was the DMR radio. The way it's set up, I can do regular frequency. So I turned the digital part off and was just using it on PHF. And I just used the little antenna that was on it. I don't have an antenna on my vehicle yet. Go ahead.
Well, that's a shame. Nope.
Okay, nothing heard. We'll try him again a little bit later. This is W4PKR Net Control for the Metro-Richmond ARES Net held every week at 1900 hours on this frequency. And by the way, we are only on this repeater going forward. We're not switching back and forth like we used to. Make a note of that. Let's go to KO4UOR, Scott. And I know you're in Western Henrico. How do you copy me?
Well, we're not switching back and forth anymore. And a different net.
Good evening, Jim, and everyone on the net. This is Scott, KO4UOR in Western Henrico. Read you loud and clear, Jim, loud and clear. And let's see, I'm running 25 watts, so I'm sure I'm probably getting into the repeater quite well.
Maybe.
But anyway, I have never taken part in a set. I have, heard about them a couple times. I think maybe Chesterfield and Powhatan have participated. Yeah. Oh, I have, coincident with this name change, I've decided that I should probably join ARES. So I have submitted my membership application, and I have been contacted by the EC for Henrico County where I reside. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking at the table of contents for the On the Air magazine. If you are an ARRL member, you should check out this current issue of On the Air magazine on their website. There's a good article on page 26 entitled, it's about public service and emergency communication, and it's titled
then field day the third week, fourth week. June's gonna be busy.
Okay, Jason, thanks for checking in. And I have one question, which is, with the CERT radios, are they becoming hams, or do they use GMRS, or what type of communication?
We have set up for, we'll have go boxes with ham radio, but that has not been coordinated on repeaters. Basically, you probably will be handed an actual county radio and given a specific channel that we would use back that way, because that's the easiest way for them to work it. This is basically a county-based program. When we have done any of the testing or the Super Saturdays, we've always used the county radio. So we will probably be doing that, but I have set up stuff to use some of the other ham frequencies. We can probably use DMR if we have it. I'm still getting all those final details figured out. Eventually we'll have to sit down with the emergency manager and all. More than likely they'll hand you one of their radios like we do public service and go from there.
All right, thanks. That's all very interesting. And hope to be more active with Henrico County ARES as time goes on. I'm going to pause here to see if there's anyone else that wants to check into the weekly Metro-Richmond ARES Net. This is Whiskey 4 Papa Kilo Romeo, your net control station. Please give me your call sign and your name, and your call sign slowly, please.
Either he hasn't written it down yet, or he can't read his own handwriting.
Okay, nothing heard. It's now 19:25 hours. Now we're going to continue. We're going to go to my buddy in North Chesterfield, KO4 RNT, David. And how are you tonight? And have you ever participated in a set? And how do you copy?
Yes. Have you clear? And I'm in North Carolina. No, I have never participated in a set.
It's a crazy microphone again.
Other than that, still packing up. Dog is okay. A little chilly tonight, but other than that, everything's cool.
Chilly.
W4 PKR, it's the best KO4 RNT, but
Scratchy Dave.
Okay, David, unfortunately you are in there, and you were also phased in and out. I did get a good bit of that, but I don't know if that setup is working as well. I guess our test earlier didn't really give me an idea of how you were in the repeater. So maybe for next week we'll try something else. But thanks for checking in, and give Dog a pat on the head for me. Next we have KO4 KAD Randy. You're in West Henrico, another neighbor. And have you ever participated in a set? And anything else you'd like to say for the next group? Please go ahead.
Partly cloudy, rain in the area, 54 degrees Fahrenheit.
W4 PKR, KO4 KAD. Good evening, Jill, and everyone on the net. No, I have not had the opportunity to
it's my turn.
Okay, thank you, Randy, and, yes, I did send in my, ARES, membership application. I've been a member of ARES in the past. I was, joined, Queens County, New York City, ARES in 2003 when I first got my ticket. Then in 2010, I became the, assistant emergency coordinator in Queens County. Until I moved to Cape Cod in 2014, no, 2012, so 8C. And I've been in a few sets and drills with the Red Cross in New York. So, a lot of fun, good way to get back to the community, meet fellow hands. And let's go now to K4ARX. William, downtown, how do you copy me? And have you ever participated in a set?
W4PKR K4ARX. Copy loud and clear from Chaco Valley, just east of downtown Richmond. No, I have not participated in any sets that I recall. Back to you, K4ARX. I'm not going to draw it out. It's a yes or no question.
All right, William. Well, you sound pretty good coming from downtown.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And with that, I'm going to see if there's any more check-ins for the Metro-Richmond ARES Net. W4PKR, Net Control, placeholder.
This is
Gavin!
Kilo November 4, Echo Mike Kilo, Gavin, Lakeside, copy loud and clear.
Guess he's not too busy playing games.
Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Echo Foxtrot, Mark on out, copy loud and clear.
Mike. Talked to him earlier today.
Okay, I've got KN for EMK Gavin and Lakeside. You're coming in loud and clear as well, thank you. And KQ4 MEF Mark and Glen Allen.
Mark. I thought that was Mike.
You're coming in loud and clear as well, thank you. Gavin, do you have any income experience? Have you ever participated in a set or anything else you'd like to say to the event tonight, please go ahead.
Go ahead, dispatcher.
W4PKR, KN4EMK. Good evening to everyone else on the net. No experience with income except I was, I guess, for 4 years I was a 911 dispatcher, first starting out with Hanover County, and then also moving up to the state level for state game warden. I was a dispatcher for them for a small stint.
Warden.
So I have had plenty of experience in emergency communications, I guess, in that front, but never on the amateur side. And another colleague of mine, KN4WCG Nathan, who hasn't signed in on the radio in a while, was also my trainer when I started out with Hanover Communications back in 2019. So if I could get him back on the air again, I could be a very good asset as well to have on board for these types of activations. But I'm very interested in getting it involved with this project. So I forget the call sign I'm supposed to reach out to, but I heard the name Jason. If I could get their contact later on after the net, that'd be awesome. But yeah, no amateur experience at the moment. I'll turn back to net control. This is Kilo November 4, Echo Mike Kilo. Clear.
You and I talk enough to have amateur experience, unless you're talking about set.
Echo Mike Kilo. Okay, Gavin, thank you, and that's very interesting. Former dispatcher, that's a definite skill set that is needed for something like running nets, weekly nets, and events. I don't know where Lakeside is in Rico.
Affirmative.
Google is your friend. Google Maps.
Thank you. Thanks for checking in too. We'll see you next week, I hope. Next we go to Mark, KQ4 MEF in Glen Allen.
late check-ins.
Okay, thanks for that, Mark, and good to meet you, and, hope to see you on, weekly events, as well as, maybe at a, areas event, something like that, coming up. Any other check-ins that would like to join the Metro-Richmond ARES Net, please call now, this is W4PKR.
Recap, KO4RNT.
Go ahead, David.
For India, Juliet, India.
Home. I stepped on you, the station that was just calling in just now, please, repeat your, call sign. Sorry about that.
Kilo, Quebec 4, India, Juliet, India.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Kilo, Quebec 4, India, Juliet, India, your first name, please?
James, just happy to trying to see if I can hit the net. I'm currently right now on Western Powhatan going into Cumberland Mobile.
Wow.
Yeah, I copy you, James. Thanks for checking in, and, have a good night. And, I'm gonna go to KO4RNT. David, you did sound better. Come back to that control, W4PKR.
Yeah, interested in how my copy was. My mouth is closer to the microphone. Over.
Yes, you definitely are sounding better, so, that may have had something to do with it. So we'll try that for next week. I know you can't put any, antennas out right now, so, you're doing pretty well. Okay, I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Before I do, there's some, announcements of other ARES or MCO nets, during the week. I'll let it drop for a sec. Okay, on Monday night at 1900 hours, we have the Powhatan ARES Net, which meets on the N4 PFW repeater, which is at 147.315
Engine 19.
megahertz.
Medical alarm. 6724, Stewart Avenue. Engine 19. Medical alarm. 6724, Stewart Avenue. Cross streets are Honaker Avenue and Weekly Avenue.
Also on Monday night,
Broadcast channel 2. Time out, 1937.
And they meet on the WB4IKL repeater at 147.270, that's 147.270 megahertz, with a positive offset and a PO tone of 203.5, 203.5. I'm gonna let it drop for a second.
Come on, you got about 30 seconds.
Okay, on Tuesday night, the Dinwiddie County ARES Net meets at 1900 hours, 7 p.m. on the WA4FC repeater. WA4FC repeater at 147.390, 147.390 megahertz, positive offset and a PO of 74.4 hertz. Also on Tuesday night, Chesterfield ARES Net meets at 2100 hours, 9 p.m. It's called by David, KN4LQN, and that's on the KA4CDD, Kilo Alpha 4, Charlie Bravo Bravo repeater at 147.360 megahertz. And then the positive offset does not have a PO zone, you do not have to have a PO zone for that. Let it drop.
That's a mouthful, isn't it, Jim?
Okay, also on Tuesday, the Chesterfield County ARES has a WinLink net. You can find out more about WinLink at chesterfieldares.us. That's chesterfieldares, all one word, .us.
Delta, Westfield Street. Cross streets are St. James Street and St. John Street. On past Channel 2. Time out, 1941.
Oh, I need a break.
W4BKR, K4KAD. I forgot to mention that we had 11 check-ins. No, we had 12 check-ins. KO4PKH was, I guess, good enough. So we had 12 altogether, 13 received. And we ended at 1943 hours, which I forgot to say that. Oh, you did an excellent job, Jim. Thank you. Yeah, I was just gonna remind you to, once you have all that, open and close time and accounts, just email it to me so I can get it sent in. Yeah, you did an excellent job. Thank you for your service. And, we'll talk to you again soon. W4 PKR, KO4KAD. 73. KO4KAD, this is KQ4LFC. KQ4LSP, KO4KAD. I believe that is Mike. Roger on the mic. Hey, Randy. I just jumped in the car after picking up some lumber from Home Depot. Heard just a very tail end out. Only heard the other station signing off with you, so I apologize if you were turning your radio off and on the way out. But if not, I just called to say hey. Yeah, roger that. I'm glad you did. Yeah, we just finished up the net. You know, if you're free on Thursday evenings at 1900, check into the net with us. Because I don't get to hear you on the air very often. So I'm glad you reached out tonight, over.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. I actually heard the kind of the beginning of the net when I was driving to Home Depot. And I started to check in when they were doing the last round of
Street
catching,
and
but
St. James Street.
I was figured that odds are when they got around to my turn, I would be inside Home Depot. So I didn't want to check in and then bail on everybody. Roger that. Understand. If you check in mobile, they'll get to you pretty quick. But yeah, I completely understand. But we're here. We're going to be on this repeater moving forward every Thursday night.
Good.
At 7 p.m. 1900 hours every Thursday night. So that I've
Wow.
talked to using my infed wire up in the tree there. It's been quite enjoyable.
Different repeater.
Yeah,
K4ARX.
roger that. Good deal. That's good to hear. Are you logging them on QRZ or Logbook of the World or somewhere like that? Over.
Yes, sir. I am using QRZ. So if you want to look at them sometime when you're navigating around, you can check them out. But yes, QRZ is where I logged them. I found someone today, I can't remember where it was now, I had to remind myself, but it was an island somewhere. I don't think I'd ever even heard of it before. I believe it was a part of Portugal. Yeah, I think it was in Portugal, if I remember right. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of fun and still amazes me that, with just a wire stretched up in a tree, I can do that.
KQ4LSP, KO4K8. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I know the first time I worked, it's called Perks and Tacos. And it's just out there floating in the middle of the ocean. I had never heard of that. And, yeah, it is. It's amazing. Just some RF going through a wire. And, you can talk around the world with not a whole lot of power either. I mean, what were you on today? You 10 meters on, I guess?
I believe it was 14 point something another, so I think it was
20 meters.
No, it wasn't 10. I think it might have been 12 or 14.
20 meters.
Oh, okay, roger that. I forgot you. Yeah, you got your general class now, correct?
Yes, sir. Yep, I got that. I'm still planning to get the extra as well. I'll probably do that maybe this summer. Just need to pick a time when I've got a little bit of time where I can do a lot of those practice tests.
Yeah, roger that. Understand. Yeah, you were probably on 20 meters with a 14 megahertz band. And I'm going to tell you, man, hopefully, because in my opinion, 14 megahertz, 20 meters, whatever you want to call it, has been pretty poor for quite a while now. It has its good days and bad days, but that's typically the go-to band. But it will get better again eventually. And man, when it is good, it is unbelievable. It seems like we've been in a spell here for a while where it's just kind of been up and down. I've actually had more luck with 10 meters for DX, like on the weekends, early in the mornings. But all of it's fun. So yeah, man, I'm happy for you. It's good to hear.
I hear a lot of talk when I'm on some of the HF bands from people who say the same thing, that conditions are kind of in a lull, or have been for a while. And actually, when I picked up that station, he was like, it sounded like he was right there in the room with me for like 10 minutes as I was listening. Then he started fading away, but I scanned that whole band, and I think that was the only activity I heard on it. Everywhere else, it was, I don't want to say quiet. There was no activity, but it was just a lot of noise. Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, that general license, it kind of opens the doors to a whole new world. I'll tell you, there's a program you can download
under awards and click on it and see if you've accumulated any awards, because it's just kind of, you know, a little feather in your cap to have awards posted on your 260. Didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. I'll check it out. And Net Logger, I will definitely check that out too. I'm getting close to the home plate here, but I wanted to change the subject before I run out of time. Are you spring turkey hunting? You know it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, well, what kind of, you and your son, what kind of projects were you doing at Home Depot? 'Cause I was expecting y'all to be ready to hunt. Well, we are. I've got a above ground swimming pool, and I've got a deck on one side of it. It's a rectangular, 12 by 24 foot, but I've got a deck on one side of it, and I needed to extend the deck a little bit, so that was the project. But yeah, we are. I'm taking him Saturday morning for youth opening day. We're going to go tomorrow morning to the spot we intend to hunt and listen. We went there Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning we got up early and drove out there and where we were intending to hunt, and we heard, I believe, 3. It could have been 4. Well, I'm thinking maybe 3 different gobblers that right at sunset or sunrise, they just started making a lot of racket. Seemed very eager to find a young lady. So we're going to listen tomorrow morning, and then Saturday morning, hopefully he will have a chance to bag one. We'll see. KQ4LSB. KQ4LSB, KL4KAD. Yeah, best of luck to him. I know people I hunt with all week long have been sending me pictures from their game cameras and stuff, and yeah, man, I'm ready. I am ready. Good luck. Hopefully you'll get one. I know out at the hunt club, this is our first spring turkey season hunting there. Well, first for me, first as members. He's gone there as a guest before, other years, but from what I understand, opening day is really crowded. I mean, there are like 10 or 12 people that go hunting. And of course, it's 2,400 acres or 2,500 acres, something like that. So it's a big piece of land. But they said after opening day, it really thins out, and people don't go nearly as much. So hopefully we'll have some luck. Best of luck to you. I hope you bag yourself one. I'm coming down the driveway, so I'm going to unload this wood and go in and eat my very late dinner at this point. Randy, thanks for keeping me company on the drive home here. KQ4LSB, KL4KAD, I'll be out on your final. KQ4LSB, KL4KAD. Enjoy your Mike. Always good to talk to you. Hopefully it'll be a little more frequent. 7-3, again, this is KL4KAD. I'll be monitoring for a while.
Reckon that's it. See you next time.